All right, hey again, everybody. Here I am in the reloading room again, and just loading up some more service rifle ammunition. Just some 223. Hoping to go to a match Saturday, so got to get my ammo ready here. And I'm sort of making a follow-up video to the efficiently reloading 223 without a progressive press video that I made. So this time I'm going to be incorporating an automatic powder dispenser, such as the RCBS Chargemaster Lite here. And I'm just kind of going to show you my little setup that I've got going here. This is one of those little funnel pans, a funnel powder pan. It is pretty cool. It's pretty slick. So you don't have to have a funnel for this thing. You just stick your cartridge in the end of it and turn it up and watch the powder run in it. So I'm going to be using one of these, and what I've got over here in this big container is just brass that's been resized, trimmed, chamfered, deburred, you know, completely prepped, ready for primers, powder, and a bullet. So, and then here I've got my Lee Auto Bench Prime that I just have mounted to this little stick of wood here, and what I've been doing is also just giving my primer pockets a quick little clean with one of the RCBS primer pocket cleaners. So anyway, here we go. We'll get this started. So the idea here is to be doing as much stuff as possible while your powder's getting dispensed. So I got a piece of brass here. I'm just give it about two little whirls there. Now I'm just waiting on my powder dispenser to finish. There we go. And I've been pretty impressed with that little pan, how good it works. Come over here and seat my bullet. And notice I'm not using a loading tray at all. I've just got my ammo box sitting there, and as soon as the bullet goes in the brass, I'm putting the ammo in the box, never having to touch it again until I shoot it. So there's me another charge. I've just been trying to think of ways that speed you up in the reloading room, and this is definitely a big help. And if you trust your auto dispenser scales, you could probably, if you found a nice node in your barrel, a good accuracy node. I know there's some tests. Some folks on YouTube doing tests, comparing like the Chargemaster Lite and other powder dispensers up against, extremely high-end scales, and finding out that they're really not seeing a huge improvement in accuracy or standard deviation or extreme spread. And I think that's just simply because they found a good sweet spot in their barrel where, you've got a little bit of room to play with a couple of tenths of grains just because you're in that accuracy node. I think once you get in that, you're pretty good. But anyway, I won't bore you forever. I think you pretty much kind of see what I got going on here. Ideally, I would have the scales or the dispenser sitting over here to my right, to the right of the press, maybe on another table that's not connected to the table that the press is on, so I'm not jarring it around so bad. That would be more ideal because I wouldn't be having to go back and forth so much here. But I'm going to have to rearrange my reloading room to do that. So I'd love to see somebody come out with one of those funnel pans that was maybe made out of brass. I'm not having any issues really with like static cling to the plastic pan, but winter's coming, and the static electricity is going to be going up, so I imagine that you'd probably have to keep a dryer sheet around and just really stay on top of wiping that thing down, especially if you're using really fine powder like I'm using here. This is you know, ball powder, so it's really easy to cling to plastic anytime they're static. But I'll try to get a close-up of the powder going in the case here for y'all. Alright, here we go. So I just take my brass and kind of stick it in sideways like that. Let me see if I can, there we go. You can kind of maybe see that going in there. And then I'll just tap the thing a little bit, and you'll see the last few little granules of powder go in there. Now if I was throwing something like Varget or IMR 4064 or H4895 or 4350 or, you know, any of those stick powders, it would be way better. I mean, really, I could probably get by with just using my little powder measure and doing this like I did the other time, but I was just kind of wanting to try this out, and it's working really good. I could really see, if I knew I was in a good node in my barrel, I would really enjoy loading my F-class ammo way better like this, rather than having to weigh out every one of the powder charges the way I do. Because this is just, man, it's just going so smooth and so fast. So anyway, just kind of giving you an idea there of what I'm doing. I'm never picking this piece of brass up but one time, and when I'm done with it, it's sitting in the ammo box. I don't even have a loading tray out here to have to move the ammo back and forth. So, boy, some of this brass is, the primers are just really falling in. I've loaded some of this stuff a bunch of times, and it's probably about time to retire some of it. That's one cool thing about loading this way, maybe rather than all-out progressive press, because you really do, you know, with this little Lee auto bench prime, you really feel, you know, how tight or not tight the primers are. That one was pretty good. Definitely not new brass, but not bad. I don't think I got to worry about it blowing out. But yeah, anyway, well, thank you guys again for watching, and I'll be making some more videos here soon. Anytime I'm in the reloading room trying out some new method or something, I figure I'll just go ahead and let you guys see what I'm doing. So anyway, thanks for watching.